Stop from the keeper.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Rudiger makes the interception. Merino, passing is crisp and sharp. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Against the crossbar! And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? Played, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Musa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rangers with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, he's got tall! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Marquinhos.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it, and a chance! And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Kubasi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Griezmann. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Bailey. Great vision. It's a promising position. Chance, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Rangers really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
There will be 1
Pedri.
minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Goal! Rangers! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again.
The goal scorer for Rangers.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of ignore positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Rangers go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Rangers definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes.
Chance for a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Messi! That's really well cleared. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's decided to go for it. That is terrific from Lewandowski. About as smooth as it gets. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. You could play for any team in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
Rangers find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Serginho. No, it's come to nothing. Musa. Rangers 3 up and in almost complete control. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rangers have scored 2 quick goals here. He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ruben Neves.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match was
Messi.
29,950.
Aims beyond the defence. Messi is onto this. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Griezmann. Takes a shot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Newcastle give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. So much time and space here. There's the shot! And the ball is out of play. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedro Neto knocks it into, and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's managed to get rid. And they've got rid. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's shifting through the... and a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Rudiger plays it long. Can he get onto this? Pedro Neto shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ruben Neves. Oh, they could be caught out here. Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Now that's well seen too. Merino. And it's Lewandowski. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice looking ball. He has found the way through. Threads one in. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Now it's Griezmann. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Finds him. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Rangers really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Newcastle give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Musa. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Tries to play it through. And there goes the final whistle. Rangers have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.